Super Mayhem.
Hello friends, it's Tim here from Super Mayhem. Oh, and boy howdy, did those cartwheels really take it out of me. Anyway, in today's addition to our Game Genie Hijinks series, we're going to take a look at the second Donkey Kong Country game, which is Donkey Kong Country 2 Diddy's Kong Quest. And well, there are a few interesting cheats for this SNES classic. So anyway, if you like Donkey Kong in any way, shape or form, don't monkey around, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and of course ring the bell for notifications. And with all that said, on with the show! So, just like the first version of Donkey Kong Country, the second game also has two versions of it. And to add to the mischief, a certain master code has to be entered for each game before cheating. This makes game genieing a bit tougher, but we will persevere and see what kind of damage we can do to this SNES classic. We are going to be using Revision A, which has the 3-line master code of E6EE-A7D7 plus 6DAF-1DEB plus 6D8D-C33E. However, I found out two things. First, I didn't need the master code, and second, it turns out this version of the game actually uses the B codes. Weird. I have no idea how it works, but it does. The power of emulation, perhaps? Anyway, from here we can ease into the game with the sweet Game Genie code C2A5-C37B, which gives us a very handy infinite lives. Naturally, this makes the game a whole lot easier as you can die in any way you want without having to worry about those annoying balloons. What's actually happening here is each time you collide with an enemy, you actually gain a life and then lose that life, so you stay at the same amount of lives. If you prefer to have a set limit of lives, there are a number of codes that will also help you out. Starting with 10 lives, you can use the code DB6C-3D07, all the way to the code 176C-3D07, which will start you off the game with a very handy 99 lives. There isn't much else to say about these codes other than they are super helpful and will give you a good start to the game. If you are just starting a new game, you might find the code DD62-C4A4 of use. This cheat code allows you to press start and then select to exit any level at any time, even if you haven't beaten said level. This is super handy if you are quick enough to hit start before you die, or even if you just want to rack up some easy lives on that first level. There are a number of interesting jumping related Game Genie codes for the game as well, such as EDD0-735A, which will allow Diddy to perform mega jumps. This is total chaos, and oh so much fun. With I think literally 3 jumps I'd pass the first level no problems. I'm not even sure how I did it. This is how chaotic this code is. For levels that progress upwards, this is even better, as you can just spring to victory like no one is stopping you. Don't worry Dixie fans, the code EDD7-5AEA also allows you to use the same crazy mega jumps when using her. But I found Diddy more entertaining, mainly because Dixie's spin jump didn't always work, which made it hard to judge jumps more. It's easy to find DK coins if you have a vague idea of where you are, or even the bonus barrels or any secrets that are in the air. Just be careful where you land or you may end up in the drink like I did. There are a few other interesting jumping codes for the Kongs that affect their leaps to different degrees. Here is a list of them for you to try at home, but to me the mega jump is the best. If you want to take your jumps to the next level, then give the code EFDD-35A a try. This gives Rambi the Rhino a mega jump ability as well, and boy howdy is it hilarious! First of all, make sure you are using Diddy, as this won't work with Dixie riding him for some reason. But far out, Rambi just takes off like it's no one's business, and then hurtles back to Earth like he's on a mission. Surely the sound waves or something of this massive rhino falling down would kill off some rats on the ship? Or would he just travel through the ship deck itself? Anyway, it's a sweet code and you should try it for sure. There are also Game Genie codes like ECD0-735A, which makes Diddy Kong only able to jump a short height compared to normal. I'm not sure why you'd want to have a code like this, but there you go. The answer to how high to jump has just been answered. I may as well throw in a nice simple handy cheat here as well, which is D9A5-4AEC, which will give you a very handy 5 lives for every 100 bananas you collect. It sure beats that 1 life. I mean, it is 100 bananas after all. There is also a custom cheat code that is EEA1-437C, which will give you 255 lives for 100 bananas. However, I didn't record this one for some reason. Another nice and super handy code is EECC-CA4D, and with this guy in play you can just about not fail to pass a level. In a nutshell, when you are hit using this code, your other Kong will return to you. This kind of code is also available in the first game as well, so it's no stranger to the DKC series, but far out is it handy. No more worrying about bees, rats, or even those boss battles, as every time you get hit, you get your buddy back. Unfortunately, there is no help when it comes to falling down pits, as there is no chance your other Kong can return to you when you are falling into the depths of a pirate ship or something else. Anyway, this is an awesome Game Genie code, and it's just about a staple when it comes to cheating at Donkey Kong Country 2 on the SNES. There are a couple of awesome cheat codes related to your Kong family coins. You may simply know these as those shiny banana coins that are used for things like saving your game, using Funky's flights, or even playing the Mini Swanky's bonus Bonanza games. Anyway, the first code is 626D-4EBD, which will let you start the game with more of these Kong family coins than you would normally have, and then there is the even better cheat code that is C2B1-13F7, which makes it so these coins don't actually get used up. In my example here, you can see what would usually cost a coin doesn't disappear no matter how many times I fail the quiz. These two codes are super handy. There is the same kind of cheat code, but this time used for Krem coins. For starters, you can begin a brand new game with more Krem coins by using the code 626D-432D, and you can also stop them from being used by using the code C2B1-1A27. Unfortunately, I can't demo these very well as I had already started a game, and I didn't have enough coins to use them at Clubber's kiosk. I'm a banana scoffing landlubber apparently. But these codes do work and are super handy like the last two we looked at. Well, after writing this last code out, I actually unlocked the next Funky's flights in my cheat game, which means I can go back to the first world in the game. So why is this handy? Well, in the first level of the game you can actually unlock all of the Krem coins. The method is this. In the first level, walk right and then go into the door with the note and then immediately exit without touching anything. Jump over the 2 bananas and also the first rat, you can kill the second one, and then collect the first bunch of bananas you see. Now retrace your steps you just took, jumping over the rat and the 2 bananas, but this time enter the door, jump over the note and collect the balloon. Jump back over the note and exit. Now do the same steps again, and this time when you come back and enter the door, inside will be a giant Krem coin that gives you a massive 75 of the buggers. This isn't actually a Game Genie cheat, it's just a cool thing in the game. Now you're free to test out the Krem coin cheat and also access all the hidden levels behind Clubber, like the Jungle Jinx level in the Lava World. And with that little trick, unfortunately that is the end of our hacking video. There was a bunch of cheats like invincibility, get bananas from anywhere on the screen, enemies die when you're close to you, and many more that I wanted to include, but I just couldn't get them working. I tried 5 different versions of the game, with master codes entered and not entered, but nothing I tried would work, so I had to give up. Having said that, I will include them on the screen as maybe they work for your version of the game and you can have a blast. So anyway friends, that's it for today. I do hope you enjoyed hacking Donkey Kong Country 2 on the SNES with me. If you did, then please be sure to hit that like button, subscribe and ring the bell, and of course leave a comment letting me know what you thought of the game or the hacks. And as always, if you really like the mayhem and what I do here, then why not check out our join button or our Patreon page below to help support the channel and the websites. And with all that said, I'll catch you guys soon.